Hello, welcome back to the North. It's nwtkid Games and such. And today's video, I'm going to show some of my skills in kendama. I haven't done that in a while. I've definitely improved since the last time I've showed it off here on the vlog. So I thought it would be a perfect time to, show some tricks and all of that. And that was the first try, by the way. I've gotten pretty good, like better at least, for these days with my kendama skills. That was not. That was also first try, but it failed. So while playing with the kendama here, there's two different kinds of grips. One's holding the handle and stuff, and then holding the ball. I saw a professional guy on YouTube, and he only ever plays like holding it like this. So that's kind of how I try to play. I try to do transitions where you hold this and then go to the ball. But that's kind of hard. Let's see if I can neaten that up a little bit more. Oh, one more try. I'm almost certain I can do it here before I have to start doing. Okay, let me cut to actually doing it. I remember Rodney Mullen explaining to it in his autobiography about when something just clicks. He was explaining it with skateboarding, where he figured out how something just clicked, and then after that he was able to just improve constantly, faster and faster, because something, he just knew more. Something just made sense. And I kind of had that with kendama the other night with something that Michael Shojin, I'm butchering his name, he was a juggler, and he does a lot of the contact juggling, and one thing that he always talked about is keeping the ball, like just knowing when it hits that one, because like for 1 second, not even a second, a millisecond, whatever your object is, it stops for 1 second in the air, and just be aware of that. Always know when that's happening. When it's for 1 second it stops going up and it's going down, know when that's happening with every object that you have in the air. He mentioned that, and yeah, I applied that with this and this. Even though he talked about juggling, here I have juggling balls, about always knowing when that happens with juggling, and that makes sense, just always knowing when that happens, so you can coordinate your hand to grab it, the next object, if you know when that's happening. Knowing that with this, you can kind of figure out when things are stopping, and then I can grab them. So that there was, I just knew exactly when this stopped in the air, so that's how I was able to do that so fast. So knowing that is how I've been able to get a little bit better, faster at this thing, because I was not improving on this thing on a daily basis like I am lately. Okay, so this next trick, it's kind of a combination of things, but I think it looks kind of cool. I kind of do it sloppy. Let's try not to. Not too bad, a little bit sloppy though. Since I was showing off the kendama, maybe I thought I'd show off a bit of the juggling as well, because I'm an okay juggler as well. So yeah, there's a couple of skills or tricks. And I don't have to do cuts for that, I'm just actually alright at juggling. It's, but yeah, as long as you know when that second, that millisecond's in the air, you get really fluent with knowing where it is in space-time. You know what I mean? Because like it's in space, in the space around you, somewhere in time. If you know when that's happening, it makes it really easy to grab it and stuff. And I've known about that little trick when it's in the air for 1 second when to grab it for a while of juggling. I never thought to apply it with other gravity-based things like the kendama. So after I started doing that, it became a lot easier.